Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna make button people. They are so fun. They make such a cool sound and they're just nice to hold. Mine sits up on a pig's head. Old dog's toy. Not a real one. And yeah, I find it quite bit of a stress reliever in its own way. It has a nice feel, nice sound, and they're just cool to make. Now you can make anything, you don't have to make button people. I've made animals as well in the past, but today we're going to start off with a button person. So I've got a bag of buttons. Beads are optional. When I made this first one, it was just with a tub of bead button mix. So whatever I pulled out, I worked with. And pipe cleaners. So let's crack them open. Pop that over there for recycling. And it turns out I didn't need to open that in. Now you go with whatever colours you want. I'm going to get the black ones out first so it doesn't detract from the colour of the buttons. Use them. Let's put all of them. I don't think I'll need all of them. I don't remember needing that many. I'm going to put them all there anyway. So, I am going to start out by putting a face together. So let's see what we have in our bag of buttons. Now, that, if the pipe cleaner will go through, it would be an ideal face. Really big. You can use ones with holes in. I like to find one of those buttons that you thread up from behind. I won't be using a metal one, so that's going to be way too heavy. Let's have a rummage. What have we got? Might end up being one of these. Let's scoot you up there because you're going to spread out. We stick with you? You can just be a big head, can't you? Or a little flower face. That one's not far off that size. Have a little flower face, or do we have a big face? Like I say, we don't really want a metal one. I mean, you can use a metal one if you like. I just don't want it to be that heavy. I think got to make a commitment soon. Though that would be an interesting face. Little face or big face? And I am drying dreads out at the moment for my abominable snowman, and they have had no issue hanging up drying, but lately they keep dropping off. I'll go for that one. I guess it'll be whatever one the pipe cleaner fits through. Let's find out. You will fit through there. We'll be going with you then. You're going to be our face. We will give you some hair. So let's just start pulling out some random ones and start threading them through. Spoilt for choice, there's so many cool buttons here. Let's go one more. If we can. And then we'll just twist it round itself. Get it to hold in place. Give it a bit more hair. Let's give it a bit more hair. This is literally all you do. Keep weaving that through until you've got the desired look of your creation. We'll send this one back now. As long as your pipe cleaner wire fits through the hole, you'll be able to use it. I think one more, and then we will pick maybe that one for the back. Fuzzy face, or fuzzy back of the head. So one more, I think you. Oops. Yeah. And we'll stick that one on the back. Back of the head. Can't remember if I did a back of the head for that one. I don't think I use a flat one for the back of the head, but it doesn't matter. You do whatever you like. So we're going to keep that little bit because that's going to attach it to the body. We've got a head with a respectively funky hairdo. Now, with the body, I'm going to take loads of fairly biggish ones. Depends how chunky you want the body to be. I really like the look of those, so I'm reluctant. That's the only problem with the buttons. When you've got so many lovely buttons to pick from, you get really reluctant. Just have a little peek at what the time is and make sure we're not going to go crazy with the time. Right, body. So we're going to do it like this, because that's going to attach to that. So let's start with you. And this time we're going to put it through both and drag it all the way up. Got a bit of a floppy head. We might put one in between. Your head's a bit too flop. Let's find where we tucked that piece. Let's put one in there around the neck first. You. I want you. You're a good neck. We'll stick you in there. That's better. Now we'll start with these. And what we'll do in that gap, that's where we'll get the arms attached. So let's just build up the body. Now, it's up to you whether you do this or not. It depends how you want your body to look. I like to give it a little bit of, so it's not just button on button on button, so you've got a little bit of move in him. Tie a knot in between. And you can use 4 holes as well, just use the opposite holes. Keep it central. Right. Now let's get arms tied on. So these are going to be the arms, so we're going to pick some slightly smaller ones and we're going to mix it up and add some beads, I think. That's what I'm going to do anyway. Run away. Where you? Now I'm going to pick a lot smaller buttons for these, and they're just going to be thread through one point. mix it up and throw a bead in every now and again. And again, much like with the body, just go until you've got the arm length you want. Then you'll see how we finish it off. I think at that point, I'll edit, because I've got to be aware of time here. Once you've seen the important bits so far. How to get the body, how to get the head put together, how to get the body put together and connected to the head, how to connect the arms. So I'm just going to keep going down either side, and then I'll show you how we do the hands. Okay, we've got our arms, quite long, but that's all right. There's no rule on this. So now I'm going to pick out 2 4 holes. They would be better for this. That's what I found anyway. You're quite a good hand. And 2 roughly the same size. You're a bit chunky, and you're a 2 hole. 4 holes, if you please. 2 roughly the same size. You and you. You and you. Right, now I'll use the long side first, so it'll be easier. So we're going to thread it through all 4 holes this time to get the hands finished. And we're simply going to wind it around itself. There we go. That's how you finish the hands. So we're going to do the same with this side. Are they the same length? Take one off there. I think it was you. This one might need to be pulled a little bit to get it. This is where if you've got pliers, don't be afraid to use them, because it'll help getting it nice and snug. I don't know where my pliers are at the moment. I might have put them. I've got my jewellery pliers. They'll do. Put it nice and snug. So I'm going to try and get this through all 4. I might even need my glasses as well at this point. Better. Where are you? There you are. And I wouldn't worry if you can't get it all through all 4. I just like finishing it this way. So if I can't get it through all 4, then you can still tie it off. You're going through the hole, but where are you coming up? Or are you going back through the wrong hole, buddy. There you are. Knew we could get you. Just got to try and send you through one more time. There we go. Right, bit of fluff later. And now for the legs, which is pretty much exactly the same thing. Long enough? That'll be long enough. So we're going to tie his legs to his bottom section. And we'll probably send those two bits, because I think I just cut them off in the past because you don't need them. But I think we'll have a try at sending them both through. I do tend to just one thread the legs. This will just give them a bit more. Actually, should we go for a bead on that one? I reckon we can get two in one hole. Maybe that one. That one. I think we'll get two in that hole. That one we will, though. Side. We'll get two in you. We may get two in you. Let's give it a try. Yeah, we got two on you. Alright, we're back. We're putting the beads, away, because we are done with those. And they're just going to keep running away everywhere if I don't scoop them up now. Let's pop them away. We'll pop that away. We don't need that one. So again, much like the hands, we're going to pick a four hole if possible. But don't worry if you haven't. And I'm going to try and find some that are not as big as the head, but bigger than the hands. Like that one wouldn't be too bad. That one's going to be, I don't know, we could have big feet, couldn't we? Maybe a couple like you. Do you have a partner in crime? You're not bad, you're an option. You're definitely too big. You're getting smaller, but you've got some nice weight to you. Not too bad. Yes, we've got some matching feet. You haven't got 4 holes, and you're all diddy down the bottom there. Apart from you, you're a possibility. You and you maybe. Slightly different sizes, doesn't matter. You 4 hole, you are 2. I say 2s are fine. If you can only find 2, oh, that's such a nice button. I'm not going to use that right now. And like I say, much like with the hands, you can use 2. You don't have to use 4. It's just a personal preference. You're sort of not far off the size of the hands. I think we will pick between what we have. So let's put all of them away. That's cool. Elephant button. There's some really nice buttons in this bag, by the way. Look at that little bumblebee. And a few busted buttons. They will come in handy for something. And I will definitely be buying another bag of these mixed buttons because they're so cool. It was the best variety bag that I could find. We don't need those diddy ones. See, again, you're too small. You're smaller than the hands. I think we're going to pick probably those 2. They're close enough. They could be matching, but again, they're pretty much the same size as the hands. And I want them a little bit bigger because they're feet after all. So yeah, we're going to go for those 2. And it's finishing it exactly the same way as we did the hands. Glasses back on. And then simply loop it around itself until it's all tucked out of the way. And same again. And there we go. Button people! Though this one looks like a mama and a child now. That I thought that was an adult. That was me. Mind you, I am short, so... But there we go. That's how you make your very own button person. Beads optional. You can use any old buttons you've got. That's what it's always worth as well, keeping all the buttons that fall off things. But listen to that. That's so fun to play with. And you can even pose them to a degree because they're pipe cleaners. You're doing a merry jig. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed that. I did. I like making them. They're quite fun. We will come back and play with the buttons again another day and make some animals. Maybe make them a pet. I've made other animals before, but I've never made a dog. And I think my button people need a dog. So, star jumps. Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. Hopefully, once editing's done, this will be within the 30-minute mark for you all, so it's a little bit more of a bite-size, more manageable portion. But yeah, I'd suggest making these. They are fun. I can't emphasize enough how nice they feel in the hands, how satisfying they feel. And the fact that you can pose them, play with them, and they make such a cool sound. So yeah, like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you all so much. Take care and see you in the next one.